Okay. Welcome in, collective, to a little reading. We're going to do a short one. See what's going on around your energy, what could be going on, and just what Spirit wants you to know already off the bat. If you have been feeling sleepy today and tired, there's good reason for it. Not only is Schumann resonance, not only is Mars getting ready to go into retro, and we're in the shadow period of that as well, but there's a lot of just energy shifts happening. And the first thing we have is karmic board clearing, energetic clearing. Rewrite your story and live your truth. If you are feeling exhausted, it is because you literally are being stripped of energy that no longer needs to be on you. And whenever we are around energies that combat us or make us feel like we need to, I got my hair all up and all over here, excuse me, I got curls like crazy. Anyway, when you have energy attached to you that isn't a benefit to you, you end up using some of your spare energy to fight that off, which then builds up like a barrier. You end up getting used to putting up a form of fight. So now that there's a form of resistance that's breaking, you're becoming more exhausted. There's no reason that your conscious, subconscious, or higher self can even see and or fathom, especially for your higher self, could really understand or fathom why you need to keep using energy up. So instead of making you expend all your energy, they're calling you into recluse and to really heal. We have soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are, with the black egg, the Merkaba, and Oris up there. So just know that you're rebirthing at this time. You're moving with spirit. You're jumping into your true self. There's an authenticity that's happening for you at this time. So allow yourself to really do what you desire to do. If you do not want to work for one day, you cannot work for a day. That's completely fine, right? Just do not procrastinate. That's the only thing you don't want to do. So don't put something off for more than 4 days. But like, if you're needing to rest, go for it. Your soul star, which I believe is like in between your heart and your sacral. It's your solar plexus. That your excuse me, wrong name. Between your heart and your solar plexus. Goofy little me. Anyway, it's between there, I believe, is where the soul star is activated. If I'm not mistaken, or it's above the crown. I can't remember what chakra's between there. There's like a lot of them. Anyway, regardless, you have fulfilled a soul contract. You're needing to relax to remember who you are. There's a need to not be so strenuous on yourself, really relaxing, not allowing the imaginary barrier of perfectionism to corrupt or surround you, because those that want to act like they're perfect, child, open your closet and you're gonna have like a whole like stadium of skeletons up in that shit. So keep your mouth shut, okay? We have Order of Melchizedek, Embraced by Light, Mission Uncovered, and Don't Give Up. If there's something that you're needing to complete or finish, I'm hearing do so, within your good time. But you're on your way to a new energetic level. You're doing something new. You're on a new pathway. You're figuring out what you want to do. Maybe you're on one path of a career, but you're willing to switch up what you do with that career. So let's say you're an artist, but you're going to switch up your medium, right? So instead of using paint, you want to use like oh my god, there's so many mediums I just can't think. Instead of using paint, you want to go to like markers or something, or you want to go to like oil, like you want to do oils, paintings, or maybe you want to go from like drawing to actually like sculpting, like clay sculpting or paper mache sculpting. However, switching that up, you're literally changing your medium. That you're changing what you're working with, the energy that you're working with, the tools, how you're going to be working with them, how the divine's going to be working with you. All those things are changing. And child, why are y'all so knotted up over there? I see it. And we have sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. This is something to do with art projects. This is something to do about your artistic self. Your sacral chakra, you could have increased libido, or just a need to express yourself artistically in a new way, starting new projects up. Regardless, allow that energy to cultivate don't expend it is what I'm hearing. So don't go around and get rid of the energy that you're getting, because it's going to help you move forward. It's going to help you keep your levels up. You could be as well, like you could be feeling a bit overwhelmed because of all the energy that you're getting, which is making you tired because it's putting your body into overdrive. However this is for you, just remember to relax and take time. Yeah. Ground yourself. We have earth and boundaries. Ground yourself with boundaries. This could be an earth sign as well that you set boundaries from, that's leaving your energy as well. But the divine has given you the key. The divine's given you some form of key, or you have the key that you need to open the doors that you want now, that the stronger boundary between your earth sign has been set. So continue to move forward. The funny thing that no one talks about boundaries is whenever people do something to you. So let's say someone affects your throat chakra and makes it to where you don't want to talk, right? They still have access to your energy because you're still allowing their request that they put on your energy to keep you. So let's say an earth sign made you scared to talk. Well, that earth sign is still in your energy, and you have not set a boundary between this earth sign completely, because there's something that they did that's still keeping you from talking. That's something you need to pay attention to, as well as boundaries. You need to set boundaries to be able to enable yourself to do things, not just to disable someone from getting in. It's two sides of a coin, and if all you're doing is disabling, what are you enabling for yourself? And you can say, oh, I want more energy. Yeah, but what are you doing with the energy? You know what I mean? Once you get it, now what? But just know that you have protection within this rebirth. Heavily. You are very protected. There are endings happening around you, so don't worry. This is all because you've outgrown a past life situation. So this past life energy that you've been in, this past life way of being, this past way of being, this old character is gone. They no longer have a purpose to be around you. And when I mean around you, I mean in your auric field. Like your older self has no need to be around you anymore. You're becoming a more newer, refined version of yourself. So allow that to really cultivate you. Allow that to move you forward. So what's going on in the shadow of collective at this time? Spirit, what can you let us know about that? We have 2 black candles upright. What is going on with the 2 black candles? Oh my lord. So 2 black candles. Excessive ambition, readiness to cooperate with evil forces, pursuing a dark path, achieving our goals by any cost, efficiency, developed sense of intuition, and great potential. This has a lot of meanings, obviously. But I feel like this is showing a developed sense of intuition and great potential. Especially with 2 black candles, I was immediately getting protection, just because we use black candles for banishing. So there's a form of banishing that's happening at this time, and I'm feeling called to get the bottom as well. So we'll do that. But really pay attention to your intuition at this time. It's leveling up. You may be being able to hear your guides a lot more as well. But being careful of that. We have 26, which is Simon Sinray, which is, there's 2 meanings of it, so we're going to read both of them. But split personality, mental disorder, inflated self-esteem, megalomania, sadism, and masochism, incitement to suicide, overloaded, heavy responsibilities, overexertion, overtaxing oneself, self-imposed obligations, excessive burdens, a victim of by force or by choice, a sacrifice for a higher cause, an invitation to manipulate, or it can mean unwillingness to donate, unwillingness to help, cowardice, indifference, like it's not your problem. I feel like that's something as well within your shadow that you're needing to heal. Parts of you where you're like, I'm not, this doesn't need to happen, or I don't care about this, or I don't want to do this because XYZ, or so-and-so did this to me, so I'm not gonna. There's no need to carry that energy. And, some people still do, and some people like to lie about it and hide it whenever they still do hold it. But there are, again, these are the boundaries I feel like you need to set between you and this earth sign of why you should continue to do what you desire to do despite what someone in the past has said and or done. You shouldn't allow them to corrupt your character fully. And even then, this could be you needing to look at people outside of your energy as very indifferent. Like these people outside your energy, they're not your problem. If people are showing how fake they are to you, allow them to. And we have necromancy, bringing balance with the Libra energy. But this could be something from the past. It's about to show up as well with from the very end of retrograde that's happening. So just being careful of that as well, like making sure nothing's going to come up. But necromancy, severe energy loss, anxiety, discomfort, and stress, psychological correction, addiction, false sense and abuse of power, weakness, sickness, bluff, intimidation, fearfulness, and depression. Letting yourself feel your emotions. Depression is only caused by you holding in emotions and not expressing them. So don't hide how you feel. And then we have Lilith as the last card, the moon. The moon, which is complexness, manias, phobias, hidden issues, unrevealed secrets, the unknown, hidden influences, a woman feminist, a sexual, ambitious woman, a woman desiring equality in relationships, a strong, independent woman, sensuality, female mystery, a lesbian, cruel female, unsatisfied desires, vindictiveness, crossing persons, the perceivable limits, painful expressions in relationship, female issues, life without men, jealousy, a weak, indecisive man, a man depending on a woman, sister, wife, mother, or the dominance of women in relationships. Now, don't take this as a gender thing, take it as an energetic thing. Men, you can be very feminine, women, you can be very masculine. Understand that. So with that, it's talking about your feminine side, the side to nurture yourself. What are you doing, or what cycle from the past are you living in that's keeping you from really nurturing yourself? Are you a workaholic because you are afraid that you're not going to have finances because someone keeps doing some form of manipulation around your energy involving that? Or how is this affecting you? Why are you letting these things affect you in these ways? Look at them like that. But allow yourself to really see the truth whenever it comes to this earth sign energy or the boundaries that you set between you and your work. Maybe this earth sign made your work stressful. Really finding a way to heal that within yourself. But we have dolphin, which is peace. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. We have hawk, which is spirituality. Fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts to observe them from a bird's eye view. Quieting the mind and detaching from your thought patterns puts you in a better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. Hippopotamus, exploration. If you become bored with your life, you have the creative power to stir things up and revitalize everything. You can do this by starting new projects, setting new goals, and making spiritual connections. Bat, which is transition. You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem threatening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. Giraffe, which is reflection. If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. And last but not least, rabbit, which is cleverness. If you've been going through difficult times, it's time to think outside the box to find a solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you've let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. So remember this heavily. This message is more of a guideline to see what they can do, and I'm feeling called to take the top card as well, so we'll do that. Jaguar, which is growth. Maturity is the ability to embrace change, and change cannot happen without death. This death does not necessarily mean a physical death, but it could be the ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply a decision not to continue with the same old habits. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, take time to embody this rebirth that you're going through. You're becoming a newer individual, or not really individual, but a newer person, a newer version of yourself, a newer character to play. So allow yourself the flexibility, the freedom, and have the gratitude levels to really expand on what you desire to expand on, and not box yourself in don't box yourself into a corner where you can't fully work, or where you can't fully see the outside glance, or where you feel too overwhelmed. There's not a need to do that. I'm gonna shuffle 5 times with this because I felt called to, and then whenever something comes out, or if well, did you flip up? Because I swear you did. No, you didn't. No, you did. The world. I know you did. I'll take the bottom and the top as well. So that was technically the split. But we have the world, the hangman, and strength. Follow the cycle. Follow the correct cycle, I'm going to say, of the elements, which is air, water, fire, earth. No, what the fuck? That is not. That's what people want to say it is. Excuse me. The correct order is fire, water, air, earth. I'm sorry. I don't know where my mind went there for a second, but that's not the correct order. There, the correct order is fire, water, air, earth. Excuse me. So take that into consideration. Fire meaning spirit or the divine, the idea. Water meaning your feelings, your heart space. The air meaning your mind or the mental, the thinking process, and then the world, the physical, the actual labor. So really work on feeling how you feel. Allow yourself to decompress so that you're not blocking your intuition. And trust that nurturing yourself at this time is a good way to go, is one of the best ways to go at this time. Don't be afraid to nurture yourself. Don't be afraid to give yourself that rest that you desire. And don't be hard on yourself either. If you slip up or you make mistakes, don't be hard on yourself. It's completely okay. Not everything is going to be 1000% perfect, okay? It can be, but at this point in time of your evolution, don't stress about it. But I hope this message helped. If you need anything, email is in the bio. You can email me for readings or for however's. But I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for all the support. And I will see you all later.